Hello, and welcome back to Human Behavior Lab. I'm New York, and today we're going to observe something that happens millions of times every day across the internet, the public call-out.
You mean like when someone posts a criticism and it just explodes? I feel like I see that happening constantly now. It's almost like people are waiting for someone to mess up.
Precisely. But today, we're not here to judge whether this is good or bad. We're here to understand the structure. Why do some criticisms go viral while others fade away? And more interestingly, why do we, as observers, find these public confrontations so compelling?
I'll be honest, when I see a celebrity responding to a critic, I almost always click. There's something satisfying about it, but I can't explain why.
That feeling you described is exactly what we'll be analyzing today. Let's begin with a recent case that illustrates this phenomenon perfectly: the exchange between actor Hugh Laurie and a viral critic of his show house. Here's what happened. A social media user posted a critique of the show house, claiming the medical drama was poorly written and unrealistic. This post gained significant traction, reaching Hugh Laurie himself.
And then Hugh Laurie responded, right? What did he say?
His response was brief and cutting. He wrote, "I look forward to your first novel." This single sentence transformed the narrative entirely.
Oh, that's actually pretty brutal, but in a polite way. Like he's saying, if you're so smart, let's see you do better. It's the kind of comeback that makes you wince a little.
And that reaction you're having right now is quite instructive. Let's break this down structurally. First, we need to understand why the original criticism went viral in the first place.
I've always wondered about that. Why do negative posts seem to spread faster than positive ones?
This is what psychologists call negativity bias. Humans are evolutionarily wired to pay more attention to negative information because, historically, threats were more important to our survival than pleasant news. A criticism is inherently more attention-grabbing than praise.
So when someone posts a harsh review, our brains are like, alert, alert, something's wrong?
Essentially, yes. But there's another layer. The criticism also tapped into what we call tall poppy syndrome, the tendency for people to want to cut down those who are successful or prominent. Watching someone criticize a successful figure creates a sense of equalization.
I can see that. It's like people enjoy seeing successful people get knocked down a peg. But then Hugh Laurie's response flipped the whole thing, didn't it?
Indeed. This is where the second psychological mechanism comes into play. When Laurie responded with wit rather than anger, he triggered what researchers call status reversal.
Status reversal? What does that mean exactly?
In any public confrontation, there's an implicit power dynamic. The critic positions themselves as the evaluator, the one who judges quality. By responding with confident wit, Laurie reclaimed the higher status position. He essentially said, "I am the creator, you are the audience."
And people loved that, right? I remember seeing so many comments celebrating his response.
Correct. This leads us to another psychological concept, justice sensitivity. Most people have an innate sense of fairness. When they perceive someone as being unfairly attacked, they experience satisfaction when that person defends themselves effectively.
So we're not just watching drama for entertainment. We're actually evaluating who's right in some way?
That's part of it, yes. But there's also the entertainment value of a well-crafted response. Humor, especially in conflict situations, creates what's called benign violation, something that breaks social norms but in a way that feels safe and enjoyable.
So when Hugh Laurie made that witty comment, it was like a perfectly executed move in a game?
An apt metaphor. And as observers, we get to appreciate the skill involved without any risk to ourselves. This is called vicarious competition, and it explains much of why we enjoy watching conflicts that don't involve us personally. This dynamic isn't limited to celebrity-critic exchanges. Consider another recent case, Hunter Biden's use of social media to reclaim his narrative through viral posts.
Oh, I've seen that in the news. He's been posting more personal content, right? trying to tell his own story instead of letting others define him?
Exactly. This represents a different viral pattern, the narrative reclamation strategy. When someone feels their public image has been distorted, they attempt to bypass traditional media and speak directly to audiences.
Feels like everyone's trying to do that now. Even regular people, not just politicians or celebrities.
You've identified an important shift. What we're observing is the democratization of narrative control. In the past, public figures relied on press releases and interviews. Now, a single post can reach millions without any intermediary.
But does it actually work? Like, do people believe what they see on social media more than news articles?
This is where we encounter the concept of perceived authenticity. Content that appears unpolished, personal, or direct is often rated as more trustworthy than professionally produced content. It's a paradox. Lower production value can actually increase credibility.
That's so interesting. So when something looks too perfect, we're suspicious of it?
Precisely. This is why the Florida teen's graduation reaction went viral recently. It wasn't produced or planned. It was a genuine moment of emotion, captured and shared. These moments resonate because they feel real in a media landscape often perceived as artificial.
I saw that video. It was just a kid reacting to graduating, but it made me emotional too. Why do these simple moments hit so hard?
What you experienced is called emotional contagion. Humans are remarkably good at reading and mirroring the emotions of others. When we see genuine joy, surprise, or even vulnerability, our brain's mirror neurons activate, and we feel a version of that emotion ourselves.
So viral content is basically emotional content? Like, if it makes us feel something, we share it?
That's a significant part of it, yes. Research consistently shows that high arousal emotions, whether positive like awe and excitement, or negative like anger and anxiety, drive sharing behavior more than low arousal states like contentment or sadness.
Wait, so anger makes us share things too? Not just happy stuff?
Indeed. In fact, anger may be even more powerful for virality than positive emotions. This brings us back to our earlier discussion about negativity bias. Content that provokes outrage spreads rapidly because it creates a sense of urgency and collective action.
That explains a lot about the internet, honestly. But what about things like the cat tours going viral? That's not angry or dramatic at all.
An excellent observation. The cat tours phenomenon in Sacramento represents a different viral mechanism, what we might call collective whimsy. When something is charming, slightly absurd, and easy to replicate, it spreads through what researchers term social proof.
Social proof? Is that like when we do something because others are doing it?
Essentially, yes. Social proof is a psychological principle where people look to others' behavior to determine what's appropriate or desirable. When people see others participating in something novel and harmless, they want to join in.
And I guess that's also why cities are now creating their own cat tours? They're copying what worked elsewhere.
Correct. This is the institutionalization of viral trends. What begins as organic behavior gets adopted by organizations seeking to capitalize on existing momentum. It's a pattern we see repeatedly: grassroots innovation followed by institutional adoption. Now let's synthesize these observations. What do all these viral phenomena have in common? Whether it's a celebrity clapback, a narrative reclamation, an emotional moment, or a whimsical trend, they all tap into fundamental human social needs.
What kind of needs? Like, what are we actually getting from watching this stuff?
At the core, these interactions satisfy our need for social connection, status observation, and emotional validation. We are, fundamentally, a social species that evolved to monitor group dynamics constantly.
So when I'm watching a celebrity respond to a critic, I'm like, monitoring the group? Even though I don't know these people?
Your brain doesn't fully distinguish between parasocial relationships, relationships with people we don't actually know, and real social relationships. When you follow a public figure online, your brain processes their victories and defeats as if they were happening to someone in your actual social circle.
That's kind of wild. So we're emotionally invested in people we've never met?
Yes, and this investment explains why these moments generate such strong reactions. The Hugh Laurie incident wasn't just about an actor responding to a critic. For many observers, it was about seeing someone they know handle a challenging situation well.
I never thought about it that way, but it makes sense. I do feel like I know certain creators or celebrities I follow regularly.
This also explains why local content creators are gaining recognition. The news about Akron Canton seeking nominations for local social media stars reflects a growing appreciation for creators who feel more accessible and relatable than distant celebrities.
It's like we're building these tiers of connection, right? Celebrities at the top, then local creators, then our actual friends.
A useful framework. And importantly, we derive different psychological benefits from each tier. Distant celebrities offer aspirational identification. Local creators offer relatability and community belonging. Friends offer genuine intimacy.
But with all this connection online, are we actually more connected? Or just watching more?
That's the crucial question. What we're observing is a shift from participation to observation. Social media often positions us as audience members to our own social landscape. We watch relationships, conflicts, and celebrations rather than directly experiencing them.
That sounds kind of lonely, honestly.
There is research suggesting that heavy social media consumption correlates with feelings of isolation, even as we're exposed to more content about other people's lives. However, it's not purely negative. These platforms also enable genuine connections that wouldn't otherwise exist. So what can we take away from this analysis? Understanding why we engage with viral content isn't about judging ourselves for enjoying internet drama. It's about recognizing the psychological structures that influence our attention.
So next time I see a viral call-out or a celebrity roast, I should... what? Just not click?
Not necessarily. Awareness doesn't require avoidance. But understanding why you're drawn to certain content can help you make more intentional choices about your attention. You might ask yourself, am I watching this because it genuinely interests me? Or because my brain is responding to a social signal?
That's actually really helpful. I think a lot of us just scroll without thinking about why we're drawn to things.
Precisely. And for content creators, understanding these mechanisms is equally valuable. The most successful viral content doesn't manipulate psychology, it aligns with genuine human needs for connection, entertainment, and meaning.
So whether you're the critic, the celebrity, or just the person watching it all unfold, there's something deeper going on than just drama.
Exactly. Every viral moment is a window into human psychology. By observing these patterns, we learn not just about society, but about ourselves.
Thanks for breaking this down, New York. I'll definitely be thinking differently next time I see a viral call-out.
And thank you for your questions, Juan. And thank you all for watching Human Behavior Lab. Until next time, keep observing.